Hello, you guys. I am here. I'm sitting with my headlamp on. I've always got my headlamp on when I'm doing Watson's brushing because I take the opportunity to have a look at all of his lumps and bumps. He has got so many on the list that I've got for him of what bumps are what and where and when we had them tested. There's about 30. Now, some of them have gone away now, and some of them were obviously removed with surgery, but it's so good having that little list telling me what's going on. And yeah, I can have a little look while I'm doing this and see what's happening. Hey, you okay? So I thought I would come and talk to you guys and give you a little health update. You're going to lie down? No, don't want to lie down. Okay, you don't have to lie down. Because the first thing is his liver. These pesky liver enzymes, we just can't figure out what's causing them, can we? Because they could be caused by his age, and I suppose it could just be age and that's it. But the thing is, even if it's caused by age, it is a signal of early liver disease of some kind, so we want to really kind of figure it out earlier rather than later. So we had his blood tests again and it still was trending upwards. So it was only going up a little bit each time. But over the last year, it's been trending upwards. So the vet recommended or asked if we wanted to have an ultrasound. And she said that's what she would do if it was her dog. She would have an ultrasound. Because I said I didn't want to do the liver biopsy because that's one of the next stages to sort of figure stuff out. I didn't want to do that because that's under general anaesthetic. With the ultrasound, his vet Alex, who is just so lovely, said that she thinks she has a good bond with Watson and that Watson is such a good boy. She can do it. She thought she could do it without any sedation. So that's what we booked for. And apparently all of her colleagues were like, really? I don't know if you're going to be able to manage it. And she's like, no, honestly, he's so good. And she did. Or he did. He managed it. You were the good boy, weren't you? You're such a good boy. Yes, you're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Not so gentle, thank you. So that was really good, but it didn't tell us anything. It showed everything looking normal that she could see, which in a way was good because, she was looking for sinister things and there was nothing sinister there. But it doesn't tell us. It doesn't tell us why. We've already stopped Apoquel and then done more blood tests to see just in case it was the Apoquel, and it wasn't. The only other thing it could be is his IBD. So yeah, we're just going to watch and wait basically because I asked her, what else we could do. The next stage is liver biopsy and we're not doing that. You lie down, darling. You lie down for mummy. No, you don't want to. Okay, I'll try and do your legs from this way then. I don't want to do a liver biopsy, like I said. So we're just going to watch and wait, and then we'll have another blood test done in 3 months and see how we're doing, and just keep an eye on things. And obviously, if he had any symptoms, we would go. Or any major symptoms, we would go and see her because this is the thing now. The last couple of weeks, he's had a lot of sickness, but it's his IBD type of sickness. And what I mean by that is it always follows a specific pattern, which is that. There's a little something there. What is that? It's just a tiny little red lump. Yeah, we've noted that, haven't we? It always follows a pattern of, it's normally in the morning, sometimes the middle of the night, but normally just when he goes out on his morning walk at 6 o'clock in the morning with Kev. He normally just eats loads of grass. He's sick. He'll take a bit of pork, but he won't eat his breakfast. And then I normally give him his Cerenia, which is an anti-sickness drug. They don't give this drug out very easily, but because Watson is clinically diagnosed with IBD, he had the operation and biopsies and whatnot to test his intestines, and was diagnosed with it, and then we can get it. So I normally just give him his Cerenia, and then within an hour or so he's eating again normally and he's fine, aren't you? So that's happened a few times over the last little while, and part of me is like saying to my husband, I don't know if we should take him to the vet, because with these liver enzymes it's just a worry. But he's quite rightly saying that we know that this is the IBD and this is the route it takes. But even with IBD, if it was too regular, we'd definitely go, or if he was seeming like he wasn't himself. But he's been absolutely fine. He's been loving life the last couple of weeks. His poops are fine. It's literally just this few times. It's probably been 3 times in the last week and then maybe 2 times in the week before And then today he went with a walker. He went for a walk this morning, and she said he was a bit slow this morning. So I'm going to see how he is the rest of the day. I've had a look at to see if his vet is available, because they now have an online booking system, which is fantastic, isn't it? That's really useful. And she has appointments on Thursday, so I'm going to keep an eye on those appointments and see. She's got loads at the minute. There's like 8 of them. So I'm going to keep checking, and I might well just book one of those and see how he is for the rest of the week, and then cancel it if I don't need it, you know, and see how he's feeling. And if it happens maybe again, it's no harm to go and get him checked over. It's just so expensive, you know. Not that money is never an issue. You guys know, if you've been with me for a while, we even sold one of our cars, you know, because we thought he was going to need this operation, and it was going to go above his. We've got him insured for £7,000, and so we get a lot of his medical stuff back, but we have to pay a lot of excess now. Actually, we have to pay an extra 20% because of his age. But this was going to be like an £8,000 operation on his leg. I thought he had an ACL. Anyway, thankfully, it turned out he didn't have an ACL tear, and so he didn't need that operation at all. And we were just delighted to be able to take him home that day without having anything done. He was such a good boy. Thank you, darling. There we go. Now, I need to get to his back leg. And somehow I need to get to it without straining my back, don't I? So what was I saying about? Oh yeah, money is not an issue, but also I don't want to be. He's a good boy. I don't want to be taking him to the vet if he doesn't need to go, because, you know, he does like the vet, but I don't want to put him through that, and I don't want to be paying 80 quid for nothing. Because we might need it at some point. We might need that allowance. So we're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see how you are when I take you out for a walk later today, and see if you eat your dinner. And if that's all fine, then we'll see how you are tomorrow and take it from there. So that's what's going on with his sickness. Then he's got a few lumps going on. He's got one on it's on his other side I'm going to look at today. Just while we're doing this, I'm going to have a look. But it just keeps on weeping, but never ever goes away. But we've already had it tested, so there's not much we can do about that. I have to say, with it being summer, his ears are doing really well, aren't they? Not much going on in those ears. I'll have a proper look at them with my little light. I was going to say later. Oh no, they're looking so good. I can't see any dirt at all, which is amazing, because normally when it's been hot like it has, that's when his ears will get really bad. And I can clean them like 3 times a day and there'd still be brown dirt in them. And normally I end up needing to get the little antibiotic drops for him. But no, they've been really good. I don't know what it is that's doing that, because I'm using the same stuff. I use Otidine, this, in his ears. I know he's looking like, what is that? You don't need an Otidine, it's fine, to clean them. And I normally put that in a couple of times a week. And then I've got a spray that I use on pretty much everything, Cortevance. It's a steroid spray, hydrocortisone sulfonate. It's really, really good, and you can spray that on this bit of the ear if it's red. And that's what I just sprayed on. He's got a little cabbage thing on his ear that I think is really bothering him. Oh, I thought it was on his left ear. Yeah, it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to the camera to show you, or am I? Can you see that? No. He's got one on his head as well. You'll be able to see that one. Isn't it nice? A little head massage. Yeah. Right. We had a little massage break there, didn't we? So I'm just going to continue brushing. I don't think there's much else to tell you about. You know what? His allergies, like I said, are doing really, really well. Much better than usual, and I'm not sure why. It's due to have a Cytopoint injection today. So I could just do this. Oh God, he's sitting at the perfect angle. See if Kev was here, because I've got his scruff right here I can lift up. I would ask him to go and get it from the fridge and sort it all out, but he's not. He's at work, so There's nothing I can do about that. I might give it to him later. We'll see. We'll see. He doesn't seem particularly itchy, so I don't want to ever give him something just because he's due it, if you know what I mean. We've reduced the amount of Apoquel we give him as well, so it's extra amazing that he's doing so well. So yeah, considering how many things he has going on, he is a healthy little boy at the moment. He's not doing zoomies as much, you know. Obviously he's older now. Is that a bit too much? Oh, is that you saying you're not getting a treat for that? Not getting a treat often enough. Let's give you one then. There we go. Yeah, considering his age, he's doing really well. We met a dog on one of our walks and said, well, this has happened more than once actually, and we said, oh, you know, he's wanting to play because he was sort of jumping all over this other dog, and she was like, oh, I'm really sorry, my dog's 10. And we were like, well, yeah, so is ours. You're not liking that. You're not loving me brushing your tail. You're thinking you need some more compensation. Needing more compensation. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to steal some kisses there. Good boy. That's a good boy. But yeah, I can't see anything going on in that ear at all. I think I was trying to show you his head, was I? I was showing you his little cauliflower thing. Can you see that? See that there? It's quite gnarly looking, isn't it? I hate it, but there's not much we can do about it. It's not dangerous. There's no reason to take it off, is there? I know, we're going to need a little roly-poly. We do a roly-poly. Oh, good boy. Thank you. Thank you for that roly-poly. His position now. What is going on here? Huh? What is going on here? You're showing everybody your bits. You're showing everybody your bits. Shall we brush your bits? Gently. Gently brush all the wee out of them. There we go. He's shaved here from having the ultrasound, you can see. Anyway, that is our What's an Update. Oh, flop. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.